Hi everyone. I have 7 cards that I want to share with you today. I've been making cards all day long for a card swap that I'm in at Shabby Scrappers. And the first one here is, the paper line is by Sweet Nothings by Kaisercraft. And this is a gorgeous paper line, and this was so much fun to make. The trim there that you see on the left is from Wild Orchid Crafts. And the rosebuds are from I Am Roses. And then I used my Spellbinders die to make the frames. And then I used some Distress ink in the Victorian Velvet to distress all the edges. And then I used some little pearls from, I think those are from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then the flourish at the top. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. There you go. That is also from the Spellbinders die. And it's just beautiful, beautiful paper. And I always try to finish the inside of my cards. And so this was a little die cut from the paper collection. Okay, so there's the first one. And then the second one here is... this paper collection is, I believe this is called Uncommon, I think, by Authentique. It says, I love you, and got my inspiration for this card from Gabrielle. I can't pronounce her last name, but she is a wonderful, wonderful artist, and I will put her link to her blog in the description box below. The butterflies die cuts in the middle there are from Martha Stewart punches, and then I just looped some pearl trim to make a bow. I did the scallops with my Cricut using the Fancy Frames Cricut cartridge. That's a lacy doily in the back, and then I punched the edge of the card with another scalloped edge punch. I think that one is Martha Stewart as well. And all the edges are distressed again with the Victorian Velvet by Tim Holtz. And then I stamped I stamped Love You in the distressed stain in the Victorian Velvet. And then I finished the inside and just put a couple or a border from the paper collection, and then a couple of butterflies, and also distress the edges on both sides. So there's that one. The next one, this paper collection is K & Company's Que Sera, and this frame, or the frame also is from the same Cricut cartridge, Fancy Frames. That's a Martha Stewart butterfly. I added some more Wild Orchid Crafts pearls, and that's a stamp that I had. It says, thanks for thinking of me. And this was a very, very, very fast card to put together. And then I distressed the edges, and I inked those with the orange marmalade in the distress stain. And then I finished the inside of the card with the Martha Stewart punch butterfly and some scalloped punches with the border strip. There's that one. And then this one is also the Que Sera. I layered some punches at the top there with some, I think that's Recollections trim I used there. And then I used the same Spellbinders die that I used on the first card in the flourish, and there's a couple of little bitty cherry blossoms there. I stamped Thinking of You. And this paper collection is also Que Sera. And I'm sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. It's hard to film one-handed. And then there's the inside of the card there. So there's that one. And then this card is made with the new Teresa Collins Spring Fling. So I put a doily behind and just layered some cardstock on top of that. And that's the little Spring Fling brides that come in the collection. And then those are some I Am Roses, and they are sprayed with Lindy's Stamp Gang Cosmopolitan Pink. And then here's a little butterfly that I made, inspired by Creative Kelly from Cali. So that I'll try to remember to post a description, her address in the description box below for her as well. I'm sorry, ladies, I am so tired. I've been making cards for like 6 hours now. As you can imagine, I'm exhausted. And the scallop there is also from the Fancy Frames cartridge. And then I stamped Happy Birthday. And then inside, I just finished it off with the scalloped trim there, paper strip rather, and then a butterfly. And then these are more little shabby chic cards. This paper collection I got, it's K & Company, and actually I purchased it at scrapbook.com. And the banner punch is Stampin' Up. I love that banner punch. It's awesome. And I used some twine to adhere that to the card, used a stamp, and then I had some vintage lace I tied in a bow, and I cut out a burlap flower with my Big Shot using the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die. That's a vellum flower there with just a yellow button. And then I distressed all the edges using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo. And then the inside, just a little twine bow there with a vellum flower and a button. That one came together very easily. And my last card here, this paper is Brenda Walton from K & Company. It's a specialty line. I got it probably 5 years ago. And the flower there that you see on the right is also from scrapbook.com. I added a couple of burlap flowers because I needed more, and they didn't have enough in the pack that I had bought from there, so I just made myself some more. And I just layered and layered and layered that flower, and then I made another banner. And again, distressed the edges with that Tim Holtz Distress Ink, the Vintage Photo, and then put a border at the top. So those are my cards, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll try to take some still pictures of all these cards if I can. I'll do my best to do that, but anyway, so there they are, and I really appreciate you watching my videos, and you all have a blessed day. Thanks. Bye.